take two, and I'm live now after a little faux pas. And it's Friday again, back for another quiz. Number 7. So still going strong. We had big numbers in last week. Hopefully the same again today. If you're in the house, let me know. Might not be too many in yet, as all I do is sort of rabble away for 15 minutes aimlessly. So I wouldn't blame you if you decided to come in at double whammy. I wouldn't surprise you if you didn't bother coming in until
Well, there's
20.
me and someone else.
Oh, you and someone else. So I've only got 2. So I'm just talking to one other person. Hello to that person. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely day. Slightly different quiz this week for a couple of different rounds we chucked in there. So hopefully we get more than just the one viewer. Let's wait and see. 7, up to 7. People are keen. Like I was just saying, I wouldn't blame people for not bothering to come in until 29 minutes past 7, because all it is for me, having a bit of a chat to the laptop in front of me, aimlessly. So, hello everyone, it's week 7. Welcome. Started off as a bit of a quiz for just some of the people from work, and it seems to have exploded a little bit. I say exploded, there's a few more people watching. And we've got Andy in the house. Hi Andy, hope you're well, mate. And what has everyone been up to this week? Anything exciting? What drinks have we got on the table? What snacks have we got on the table? Is everyone ready to rock and roll with the quiz tonight? Do you not like that? Trying to host it a bit, you know. No?
Whatever.
Why are you laughing at me then?
I'm not laughing.
She's laughing at me. So up to 9 people. I'll go through in a little while the rounds tonight. Slightly different, couple of tweaks, couple of different rounds, couple of requested rounds I put in there that people have been asking for, and we've got a couple of the classics still, I should say. Hi Megan, hope you're alright. What drink you got on the table tonight? It's a very windy day today. Sun's still out though, so it's been nice but windy. So I'll run through quickly the changes that we've got tonight. I'll go through it again later, so don't feel like you need to be on the edge of your seat just at the moment. So for round 1 tonight, we've got slightly different. No pitcher round. We've got a dingbats round. For anyone who doesn't know what the dingbats round is, don't worry, I'll explain it all later. Megan's on gin and tonic. Good choice. What have you got? Gin and cloudy lemonade here. So I've got dingbats round first. No pitcher round tonight. Round 2 is general knowledge round. Round 3 is riddles and anagrams, which is a cross between a request and 2 requests. Someone asked for it to be around, and it's combined with a round that I've done previously that was asked for to come back. Andy P's on the vodka Red Bull. Could keep you up all night, that one, mate. Round 4 is called Who's Older. That's a new round tonight. Then we'll have an interval. I'll put the dingbats. I'll put the dingbats back up for the interval of 5 minutes for people to have another look at those. And then we'll do the answers for rounds 2, 3 and 4. Then we've got round 5, which is called Friends and TV. So I've had a couple of requests for Friends round, so I have done it, but I've combined it in the TV round. We've got round 6, which is the film round, which is a staple. And then round 7, which is called What Year Was It, which I did last week, but seemed like people quite enjoyed that one, so we brought it back again for this week. See how it goes. Stop saying way.
Right? It's you.
Well, okay, it's just me then. I don't want to take all the credit, do I? So I hope you're all alright. Numbers are totting up now. We've got 14. Like I say, some people might be realising that I just talk a load of rubbish for 15 minutes before we actually start the quiz, so I would not blame them for coming in later. So up to 14 now. Anyone else? Who else have we got in? What your drinks? What your snacks? Are you having a lovely day? I would like to know the answer to all those questions, please. So if anyone's new to the quiz, no real rules. Jodie's in. Hi, Jodie. Hope you're okay. So no real rules. You use a pen and paper, pencil and paper, crayon and paper, chalk and slate, whatever you've got. You mark
and quill.
a what? Feather and quill and paper. So yeah, the only rules are you mark your own answers, or you mark whoever's answers you're in the house with, whatever way you're doing it. And please do not put any answers in the live chat. This is the 7th week, and we haven't had one case of anybody putting an answer in the live chat. So good stuff so far. Andy's in. He's on the tee. Don't judge me. Already judged Andy. Too late. Are you staying tonight, or are you escaping to your better quiz? I'd like to know.
17.
17 now, yeah. Shooting up the numbers. So again, I'd like to know what you're drinking. I'd like to know what your snacks are, and I want to know if you've had a lovely day today, despite the gale force winds that are knocking about. So yeah, so we've got a few more in there. So I'll run through again. Slightly different this week. Couple of different rounds. 92 points available this week. So the first round is going to be dingbats round. For anybody who doesn't know what dingbats are, I will explain that before we start. So that's going to replace the picture round. So round 2, we've got general knowledge. Round 3, we've got riddles and anagrams, which is a combination of a round that someone has to come back and a round that a couple of people have requested. We've got round 4, which is who's older. We'll have a break of 5 minutes. I'll put the dingbats back up for people to get some more answers, and we'll mark those later on at the end. Then we'll do the answers to rounds 2, 3, and 4. Won't put it low. Oh, same way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll do round 5, which is friends and TV. Then we'll do the film round, which has become a staple. And then finally, we'll do the what year was it round, which is coming from last week. Gemma's in. They've had a Chinese. Hope you enjoyed it. What did you have?
Nothing brown, I hope.
Oh, don't. Andy is in, and he's leaving me at 8 o'clock again. I'll take it very personally, Andy. I must say that. And she's good, and she has got a lager and nuts. So
what kind of nuts?
It's just like she's in a pub. So pub quiz with pub snacks and a pub drink. Happy days.
Dry roasted peanut. Or them chili nuts.
Salted are better, aren't they?
Chili nuts.
So what we're up to 20. We've got Freddie. Freddie back again. How are you, mate? Is it just you and the good lady girlfriend, or has other Saunders decided to come back? Has he fell out with me because of his pitch last week? Is he just not interested? Please let me know. Trace is in. Super pink
nice.
gin and tonic with strawberries.
Nice.
Fancy. Nice. Good drink. Up to 23. So what time is it now? 24 minutes past. I've got 6 more minutes. So I'll run through quickly again now, and I will do so again before we start. So slightly different, couple of different questions this week. So Gemma had vegetable chow mein, chicken fried rice, chips, sweet and sour sauce, and vegetable spring rolls.
Oh, amazing.
Interesting choices.
I like them.
Okay. So round 1's going to be dingbats. For anybody who doesn't know what dingbats are, I will explain just before we start, so you're not in the dark. That's going to replace a picture round this week, so something slightly different. Round 2 is general knowledge round. Hi, Kristen. Got Joel in the house as well. He's on the G&T. Andy Kaz and the Pickerels are in on the gin and Banks Amber. Nice drink. Combined or? And Freddie, no Bert again tonight. He definitely fell out with me. So good luck without him. Tell him I'm fond about my memories of him. So yeah, so round 1 we've got the dingbats round. Stu's in. My brother-in-law, Stu, Bet, Grace and Lila. Hello, mate. Bert's doing other stuff to pass the time. Well, he needs to be careful. You might need cream. So number 1 is dingbats. It's going to replace the picture round this week. I will explain how that works in case anyone's not too sure what dingbats is. Round 2 will be general knowledge round. Round 3 is called riddles and anagrams. So a request and bringing one back. What?
Turkey baguette.
Turkey baguette.
Terrible.
Mad. Tom and Tom and Tracy in the house. Hello, how are you, mate? Any sister tonight, or if you bottled it again? And we've got Stu, and he's playing with Sophie, and they're on cider and lager. Combined, snake bite, or separate? So we're getting back to the round. So we've got Dingbats is round 1, which I'll explain what it is in case anyone doesn't know. Jen's in the house. What are you drinking, Jen?
She and I bet.
Then we've got round 2, which is general knowledge. Round 3, riddles and anagrams. Then we'll do no, we won't. We won't do a break then. We'll do round 4, which is called Who's Older tonight. So a different round, a new round.
It's not about us.
Then we'll do a break. I'll put the dingbats back up for you to have a little go again. And then we'll do round 5, which is Friends and TV. So I've had a few requests for a friend round. I didn't want to do just a friend round, so I combined it into a TV round. We got round 6, which is the film round, which has become a bit of a staple. And then round 7, same from last week, what year was it round? So I know a few people enjoyed that one, so we brought it back. Tom's on Belgian chocolates. I do like Belgian chocolate, mate, yeah. Gillian, I think, is the most popular brand.
Oh, you like those? I get those presents.
It's on a snake bite. Good shout, Stu. Mix it up a bit. Why not? Gin and Pombears. What flavour?
Cheese and onion are the best.
Cheese and onion are the best. Very salted.
Terrible.
Taken, but
terrible.
I much prefer cheese and onion flavour.
It's like eating cardboard.
We've got 3 minutes left till we start. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks. I will run through again just before we do start in a couple of minutes. I'll say hello in case I forget later to Chris, who plays in Stroud with his wife. They play a bit later or the next day because they're putting the lad to bed a bit later. So hello, Chris. Hope you're all right, mate. I know he's played every week because he messages me after to make an observation or just say hello. So hello to Chris. So what we're up to now? 31 viewers. Good stuff. How many minutes? 3 minutes left. So
2.
Anyone who's new, all you need is a pen and paper. Play against your friends. Play against your family. Play as a team. Don't Google any answers. Well, you can if you want, but you're only cheating yourself. And that's about it, really. No more rules. Oh, and don't put any answers in the live chat. Is the only other request, which no one has done. This is round 7. This is round 7, so no week 7, and we've had no one putting it in the live chat as of yet. So well done, everyone. Thank you for that. So we've got 2 minutes away, 1 minute away. So I'm going to run through again once more how it's going to work tonight. 92 points available. Pombears pizza flavour.
Oh my
The best
word.
ever. I don't think I've heard that.
Pizza flavour. I need some.
Pizza Pombears, amazing. Grizz, Emma and Ollie are coming in. Hello to that team. Regulars. Better to get the gin on. Nice.
Get it on.
Okay, so I'm going to run through one last time, then we'll start the quiz. So round 1 is Dingbats tonight. That is replacing the picture round, so slightly different. I will explain how it works in case anyone doesn't know what Dingbats are. Carol's in the house. Hi, Carol. I'm sure that is definitely a gin night for Carol. So Dingbats first. Be 12 answers for that one, which I'll put up again in the interval. So if you don't get them all straight away, don't worry. They will go again later in the interval and just before the end as well. So that'll be round 1. Round 2 is general knowledge. Round 3 is riddles and anagrams. Round 4 is called Who's Older, which is a new round tonight. Then we'll have the break, 5-minute break. I'll put the dingbats back up. Then I'll come back and we'll do the answers to rounds 2, 3 and 4. Then we'll do round 5, which is Friends in TV. So I hope at least one person in your team likes or has watched Friends. I've had it as a request a few times, so I thought I'd put it in tonight. But just five Friends questions, 5 regular TV questions. Then we've got round 6, which is the film round, which is the usual. And everyone will know what I'm talking about if they're regulars. We've got round 7, which is the last round tonight, which is called What Year Was It?, which is the same as last week. A couple of people enjoyed that one, so I said I'll put it back in again. If you have any requests for a repeat question, put it in the live chat. Message Kate if you've got her number, message me if you've got my number, and we will get back to it at some point. That is not a problem. So if you're ready to start, round 1 is Dingbats. I'm just going to explain what... no Prosecco for Tracy tonight. She's on fizzy flavoured water.
Jesus.
Never
Bad
mind.
times.
Right, so quickly going to go through what a dingbat is. So I'm going to put a picture up now of a dingbat and just explain it, and that should sort of give you an idea then. Right, so this is a dingbat. So basically, you get a picture of a word or a couple of words or whatever it might be, and all you need to do is decipher what the phrase is. So this one, for example, is a headache. It says headache. It's breaking in two. It's splitting. That one would be, if this was in the round, splitting headache. Thanks, Lila or Grace. This is a good T-shirt. Thank you. So yeah, so splitting headache. That one would be. That would be if that was in the round. Just to explain how dingbats work. So I hope that's okay. We'll put the 12 up now. I'll leave it on for a few minutes, and I will put it up again later. So don't worry if you can't get them. So round one is dingbats, and there are your 12 dingbats. So I'll just leave you a couple of minutes with that.
Oh, catchphrase.
Yes, Jack. Yeah, just like catchphrase, really.
Yeah, you
Just
explain the numbers.
say what you
I've
see.
got
If you
numbers
see,
on.
say it. Yeah, I've got numbers on tonight. So the example I gave, which was splitting headache, was because the headache was sort of chopping in two. So you've got 12 there. You just need to decipher what they are.
So,
I'll take any praise I can get from Grace. Thank you, Grace. Big Chris is in the house. Hi, Big Chris. Big Chris, Laura, Dean, and Lindsay. Regulars here every week. Thank you very much. Back again. In case you're late, this is round one. This is a dingbats round. It's replacing the usual picture round. So all you need to do is decipher each of the pictures and the words to give a phrase. The example I gave earlier was a headache cutting in two, and that was splitting headache. So good luck. Okay, just give you another minute with that one. If you haven't got them all now, don't worry, because they'll go back up again in the interval, and they'll go up again before the end. So don't panic if you haven't got them all now. We will come back to this round. Give you a little bit longer on it. Or if you want to take a picture, obviously you can take a snap of it now, and then you can come back to it whenever you want then. Okay, so my mate's just jumped in, so I'm just going to explain this round again. So basically you've got a picture for each one, and you just need to state what the phrase is. So I did put an example up, which I'll put up again after this actually quickly.
Is that what you're explaining?
Yeah. So basically it's called dingbat. So what you need to do, you just look at the picture and you just work out what the phrase is. So I'll put up an example of what I'll put up at the start in a minute for you to have a look at, and then this will go up again in the interval as well. So you'll have another 5 minutes at it in the interval. So if you ain't got it all now, don't worry. And hi Liam, hi Ash, hi Aid. Okay, so we'll leave it there. We'll come back to it. If you want to take a picture of it, feel free. Don't worry though, it's going to go up in the interval and it will come up again before the end. So we'll move on. We'll move on. So this is the example. For those who are joining late, this is the example one. So this is just an example. This one would be, it says headache, it's splitting in two. So this one would be splitting headache, if this was one in the round. But don't worry about the ones that have just gone. They'll go up again in the interval, and again before the end. So we'll move on. So we'll go to round two. This will be back on, so don't worry. So round two, general knowledge. So round two, question one. What is the highest number used in a Sudoku puzzle? Or Sudoku? How's it pronounced? Sudoku? What is the highest number used in a Sudoku puzzle? Yeah, you tend to get it right.
What's him?
Hang on. Sorry.
There you go.
It's too far away now. What's happened there?
No, that's right.
No, the black side. So long ago.
No, Sean, that's not caught up.
Just the same.
It isn't, darling.
Okay.
You're being too fussy.
So number one, what is the highest number used in a Sudoku puzzle? Question number two. Which former English queen has the same name as a type of plum? So question two. Which former English queen has the same name as a type of plum? Question number three. Stash is a range of perfume from which Sex and the City actress? And question three. Stash is a range of perfume from which Sex and the City actress? I'll just keep checking on the wife's answers. She's playing again tonight. Are you going on number two?
Top of plum. I can't know top of plum.
Yes.
Who knows a
Pay
top
money,
of
take your
plum?
choice, don't you?
I don't know any types of plum. Is it just a plum?
Well,
Any
okay.
old plum.
Number four, the scapula is a technical name for which part of the body?
I know that one.
Number 4, the scapula is a technical name for which part of the body? Number 5, which band had hits with Always, Bed of Roses and Dead or Alive? Question 5, which band had hits with Always, Bed of Roses and Dead or Alive? Question 6, which famous artist had both a rose period and a blue period? Question 6, which famous artist had both a rose period and a blue period? Question 7, the 5 largest of which type of event have occurred in Chile, Alaska, Indonesia, Japan, and Eastern Siberia? That should say, not ands. It's not just cobbled together. Question 7, the 5 largest of which type of event have occurred in Chile, Alaska, Indonesia, Japan, and Eastern Siberia? I'm giving you no hints. Question number 8. In darts, if I throw a bullseye, 25, and then double top, what would my score be? Question 8. In darts, if I throw a bullseye, 25, and double top, what would my score be? And that is quite usual for me to throw that kind of free darts. Question 9. Which word can go before garden, goggles, and can to make a longer word or phrase? Question 9. Which word can go before garden, goggles, and can to make a longer word or phrase? And number 10, the last question in the round. By what common name are contusions better known as? So question number 10, by what common name are contusions better known as? If you need any repeated, let me know now. Okay, if not, we'll move on to round 3. This is riddles and anagrams. just a disclaimer for the riddles. What I've got down is what I've got down. If you've got something else, it's possible because there might be another answer for it. But I'll just say the answer. If you want to put your own and change it, and you think it's right, then that's up to you. But I'm going to give you one answer for each one of them. So riddles and anagrams, round 3. Question number 1. It's an anagram. Drab glacier, and the clue for that one is this type of food. Just going to quickly nip back for round question number 6. So question 6 was, which famous artist had both a rose period and a blue period? Question 1 from round 3 again. Drab glacier is an anagram. It's a type of food. Number 2. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? And this is obviously a riddle. Question 2. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner?
Can't laugh at me.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Number 3. You get the pattern here. Back to anagram, then riddle again. So question 3. Tutu Bathhouse Life is a 90s band. When I say 90s band, they might well have had a hit in the end of the 80s, I don't know. But I'd say that the decade they're most associated with would be the 90s. So number 3, Tutu Bathhouse Life is a 90s band. I can go back on, I ain't gonna. If anyone needs more time, I can give them time.
Need more time.
How much time do you need?
A lot of time.
Number 4, what has many keys but can't open a single lock?
Simpsons.
Can open locks, then.
You have got many keys.
Loads of keys. Millions.
Uncut keys.
Some cut.
No, uncut ones is the answer.
Nope. Question 4. What has many keys but can't open a single lock?
Come on.
Are you right?
I'm right.
Okay.
I'm right.
Question number 5. Brownie Larch is a cartoon character. Just to give you a little bit of a clue, all the anagram questions we've had so far, they're all the same amount of words as in the
I was
clue.
wondering that.
So round 1, the food question was 2. Round 3 is 3 words. Sorry, question 3 was 3 words. And this one is 2 as well. I'll tell you otherwise if they are, just to give you a little bit of a clue. So Brownie Larch is a cartoon character. Who is it? Get into groove now, aren't you? Question number 6. What goes up but never comes down? So again, the riddles, it's a bit of fun. I don't want to get into any scientific arguments with anybody later. Question 6. What goes up but never comes down? Number 7. Enters bravely is a former football manager with 2 words. So number 7, enters bravely. It's an anagram. It's a former football manager, is your clue. Number 8. What gets wet while drying? Same amount of letters in each word. No, mate. That's mixed up. But it is the same amount of words for each one. Question 8. What gets wet while drying? Question number 9. Big race, and that's a part of your body. 2 words for that one as well. So number 9, big race, and that one's a part of your body. And then the last question in the round, question number 10, last riddle. Where does today come before yesterday? So number 10, where does today come before yesterday? Does anybody need to see any more? Does anybody need a repeat? We'll leave it a second in case you do. Okay, if not, we're going to go to round 4. This one's called Who's Older? Now in this round, you've got 3 points available for each question. So I'm going to give you 10 questions. I'm going to show you 2 people for each question. What you need to do is tell me who's older out of the 2, and that gets you 1 point. And there's 2 bonus points on offer if you can guess their age. So you're going to get a point if you can tell me who's older, and you're going to get a point if you guess the age of the one, point if you guess the age of the other one. Obviously, once you've guessed the age of both of them, you're going to have who's older in that sequence anyway. So I'm going to give you 10 questions of 2 people, and you need to tell me who's older. Point available for if you tell me who's older, and then you get a point if you can guess. Well, you get two points if you guess the age of both. Just 1 point if you guess the age of one of them. So round 4, question number 1. Got David Beckham, and you've got Yap Stan. So if you want to guess their ages, and by doing so, you'll have who you think is older.
So just say his birthday.
I know. This is right as of Monday. So I sincerely apologise if anyone's had a birthday within the last 4 days. But on Monday, these were all absolutely correct. So if you want to guess their ages, so you've got David Beckham and Yap Stan. Who's older? Number 2, you've got Sharon Stone, and you've got Kim Basinger. Either way. So what's their age? Who's older? Sharon Stone, Kim Basinger, something like that. Number 3, you've got Marco Pierre White, and you've got James Martin. Both famous chefs. Who's older, and what are their ages? Oh, I forgot to mention, the pictures I got were the most recent pictures I could find of them. So I've tried to sort of use that as a hint, but obviously they might slightly be out of date. But I got them as close as I could, so you could obviously have a bit more of a detailed guess. Question number 4. You've got Naomi Scott, who's the star of the new Aladdin film. And you've got Gigi Hadid. Hadid?
Yeah, Hadid.
Gigi Hadid. She's a model. So, who's older?
She's just had a birthday.
Happy birthday to her.
Gigi Hadid. She's having a baby.
I know, she's having a baby. Zayn Malik. So you think I'm at the loop, didn't you? Right.
You're at the loop. I'm at the loop.
I'm in the loop.
I'm happy to be at the loop.
I'm in the loop. That's what you don't know. So number 4, what are their ages? Who's older? And number 5, got George Clooney. You got Brad Pitt. What are their ages and who's older?
Goats now.
He gets better looking at age than Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Dear me.
Yeah, it does.
So number 5, you've got George Clooney and you've got Brad Pitt. What are their ages? Number 6, got Margot Robbie and you've got Jamie Presley. And it's quite, well, they both have said at the various times that they've been mistaken for each other. Who's older and what are their ages?
They do look alike.
you've got Margot Robbie and you've got Jamie Presley. Who's older? Number 7, got Jose Mourinho. You've got Jurgen Klopp. What are their ages and who's older?
It's a wild guessing game.
I know it's a wild guessing game, but it's something a bit different, isn't it? You suggested this, friend, and you're slagging it off.
It was Stefan's fault. Blame Stefan.
Well, if the people don't want it, the people won't have it next week. So you've got Jose Mourinho, Jurgen Klopp. What are their ages and who's older? Question 8. You've got Angela Lansbury
My best
and you've
friend.
got Betty White. What are their ages
She don't.
and who's older? No, they're both still going. They're still both alive. Still going strong. Bless them. So you've got Angela Lansbury and you've got Betty White.
Is that 12?
Well, what do you think?
I love Angela Lansbury.
Question 9. You've got Martin Freeman and you've got Benedict Cumberbatch. Obviously both stars of Sherlock.
I miss Sherlock.
Who's older? So Martin Freeman, Benedict Cumberbatch. Who's older? Kick yourself if you don't get that one. And number 10, last question of the round. So you've got Brooklyn Beckham and you've got Lily Rose Depp. So you've got the son of David and Victoria Beckham, daughter of Johnny Depp. What are their ages and who's older? So we've got Brooklyn Beckham and we've got Lily Rose Depp. What are their ages and who's older? Does anybody need to see any of the pictures again, or does anyone need any repeating? Let's give it a second. And in the meantime, I'm going to put the dingbats back up. Actually, I know I'll put they saw the headache picture, didn't they? So dingbats are going back up. I'm going to give a 5-minute interval for you to have another look at these. So obviously the example I gave earlier was a headache breaking in half, and that was splitting headache. These are all phrases. So fill your boots, and we'll be back for the answers to rounds 2, 3, and 4 in 5 minutes. Okay, so this is a 1 minute warning. Ready for the answers for round 2, 3 and 4.
Oh no, there's a repeat.
Oh.
Pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Pay attention.
Sorry, I'll go back to question 4 from the last round then before we
Wrong one.
kick on. Sorry, I missed that.
You were up the toilet, that's why. No, it's too hard.
Too hard? Sort your brain out, don't you?
I can't get them.
You can't.
Are you laughing?
If I can't get him.
I'm good at dingbats.
Well, obviously I am, because you're getting these ones. I've got them all.
Whatever. It's easy with the answers. You're rubbish at dingbats.
Behave yourself. Right, okay, we'll come back. I'll go back to repeat for question 4 from the last round quickly.
You were clever.
Okay, so this is 4 from the last round. And we've got Naomi Scott, played Jasmine in Aladdin recently. And we've got Gigi Hadid.
I did.
So what are their ages?
I think. I did.
Okay. So we're going to go through the answers now for rounds 2, 3 and 4.
It's too much too soon.
What is? Calm down. And then the dingbat round I'm not going to do yet. We'll put it up again right before the end, and then we'll do that one later. So round 2 answers. So round 2, question number 1. What is the highest number used in a Sudoku puzzle? Number 9. Question 2. Which former English queen has the same name as a type of
I could
plum?
have guessed the queen, couldn't I?
Elizabeth.
I could have guessed a queen name.
That's what I was asking.
He was trying to get me to guess a plum name, and I was like, I don't
Jesus
know.
H. Corbett. Which former English queen has the same name as a type of plum? And it's Victoria.
Don't be rude.
Not Queen. Do you think it might be Queen?
No.
Question 3. Stash is a range of perfume from which Sex and the City actress? That's Sarah Jessica Parker. Number 4. The scapula is a technical name for which part of the body? It's a shoulder blade. What?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
I got confused.
Tell her.
Yeah.
Number 5. Which band had hits with Always, Bed of Roses and Dead or Alive? Was Bon Jovi. Shh. Question 6. Which famous artist had both a rose period and a blue period? Pablo Picasso. Question 7. The 5 largest of which type of event have occurred in Chile, Alaska, Indonesia, Japan, and Eastern Siberia? That's earthquakes. Question 8. In darts, if I throw a bullseye 25 and double top, which was quite regular for me back in my heyday, what would my score be? It's 115. Question 9. Which word can go before garden, goggles and can to make a longer word or phrase? That's beer. And question number 10, the last question around. By what common name are contusions better known as?
Not so much.
And it's bruises. Okay, answers to round 3. I don't want any blowback. Like I said, it's just a bit of fun. If you've got an answer that you're adamant is right, you're marking your own paper, I've not got a problem. So question number 1, drab glacier is garlic bread.
Damn it.
Number 2, what can travel around the world while staying in the corner? That's a stamp. Number 3, Tutu Bathhouse Life is a 90s band. That's a Beautiful South. Question 4, what has many keys but can't open a single lock? It's a piano or keyboard. Number 5, a Brownie Larch is a cartoon character, and that's Charlie Brown. Number 6, what goes up but never comes down? Your age. Number 7, enters bravely is a former football manager, that's Terry Venables. Question 8, what gets wet while drying? That's a towel. Number 9, big race is a part of your body, and that's rib cage. And last question around number 10, Where does today come before yesterday? And that's in the dictionary.
I'm in alphabetical order.
Oh, you're getting yourself
Just
too
laughing
far. Oh, okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2 goes back.
Okay. So round 4. That was ages, wasn't it? That the age round, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so David Beckham's 45. Jaap Stam's 47. So if you've got the ages right, you get a point for each age. But also if you've got who's older, you get a point.
So I get 1 for that because he was older.
So you've got Jaap Stam is older than Beckham. So you get a point. But you don't get any points for the ages correct as you didn't get that
I'm
right.
never going to get that.
So number 2, Sharon Stone's 62. Kim Basinger's 66. So a point for each of those, and Kim Basinger's older. Number 3, Marco Pierre White is 58. James Martin's 47. So again, 1, 2 or 3 points. Question 4, Naomi Scott is 27. Gigi Hadid. Hadid?
You have to get right both ages.
No, one.
Just one age.
Yeah, one age
so
right.
if I get her right, that means I win.
Yeah.
But I didn't
You get a point if you get the age.
She wasn't old enough.
You get a point if you get who's older. You get a point if you get the right age.
So 3 points in total?
Yeah, 3 points in total. Big point scoring round this one.
Wow.
If you're good at guessing people's age for a
stumped.
picture. Question 5. So George Clooney's 59. Brad Pitt's 56. Still looks very good.
Damn it.
I thought you was going to try and give yourself a point then for that.
No.
Question number 6. Margot Robbie's 29. Jamie Presley's 42.
She looks good.
So big age difference in that one. Question 7. Jose Mourinho's 57. Jurgen Klopp is 52. So again, point for the correct age. Point if you get who's older. Question 8. Angela Lansbury's 94. Betty White is 98. So he's shocked.
Yeah.
Still going strong. Question 9. Martin Freeman is 48. Benedict Cumberbatch is 43.
I got who's on.
And last question around number 10. Brooklyn Beckham's 21. And Lily Rose Depp is 20. So again, you get a point if you get the correct age. You get a point if you get who's older. And so there's 3 points available for each one there. So that is out of 30. So if you want to let me know your scores.
That's awful.
We'll have a little break before we kick on with round 5. So if you want to throw me some scores. So that is out of, so far, 10, 20, 30, 50 points available so far. How are we getting on? Oh, I say, don't worry. That's a difficult round. You've got to guess people's age. I don't expect people to score massive in that round.
I didn't score big in any round. Terrible. I did get 2 ages. I've decided I mark people too young.
Yeah,
I think I'm younger
yeah, you.
than they are. I'm too kind. That's what it is. Just too kind.
So let's get some scores in. Oh, round 4, question 6 answer. Sorry. So Margot Robbie is 29. Jamie Presley is 42 for that one. So Jodie's on 24, respectable score. That Adrian took no prisoners. It's a difficult round, I know. We'll see what the feedback's like. You're all my regulars now, so if you didn't like it, I won't do it again. If you thought it was good, we'll put it in again. It was kind of
impossible.
The thing about this round is you can look at it and you don't have to know anything about anybody. But if you're good at guessing people's ages, you could have done well.
How old is Sharon Stone?
Sharon Stone is 62. There you go. So we've got Emma, Ollie and Big Grizz on 27. Stuart Boyle's on 22.
Starts being.
Jodie's on 24. Freddie's on 24. Megan's on 24. Tracy and Tom are on 20. Stu, Beck, Grace and Anna's on 30. Kristen's on 31. Joel's on 32. So still all to play for. Some good scores so far. No one would have possibly got anywhere near 50 for that round because that's just ridiculous. Adash and Liam are on 24. Jenny's happy. I imagine she's got Sharon Stone's age spot on. Jen's a massive Sharon Stone fan. Jack and crew on 29. Still a long way to go. Still a lot of questions. Don't you worry. Big Chris, Laura, Dean and Lindsay on 28. Ali is on 23.
Oh, she didn't.
Only gets the older person
She
days.
knows
Did
she
listen
had
to the
put both
rules.
down.
Did say it, didn't I? Said you get a point. Did I
It's because
say
it was a new round.
Yeah. Sorry, Ali. I did say. Is it her fault or mine? I'll say it. I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. It doesn't matter. It's a new round. Tracy is on 20. Good score. Still a lot to play for, like I say.
Missed that one. Did you say that one?
Yeah, I did say that. Gemma's on 24. Good score. Still all to play for.
I wouldn't put it back now.
You're going to put it back?
You haven't got me enough paper. I'll look at the laptop. You do the paper.
So, right, so we've got round 5 now. It's Friends and TV. So we've got 5 questions about Friends. 5 questions about just general TV. I do apologise if you don't know what. Well, everyone knows what Friends is, but if you haven't seen Friends, but I have. I thought I'd do 5 and 5 because I've had a lot of people say they want a Friends round, so I thought I'd find a way to put it in there without sort of just doing a Friends round.
Oh, you're a people pleaser.
I'm a people pleaser, yeah. Try my best, don't I? So, round 5 is Friends and TV. So we've got round 5, question number 1. What hangs on Monica's purple door? That's obviously a Friends question. I've sort of mixed them up. So go Friends, normal, Friends, normal. I'll take the blame. I've been up since 4 a.m. She's taking the blame. Sorry, Al. At least if we do it again, you'll know how that round works.
Oh, she's been to work.
Been to work, yeah. So number 1, what hangs on Monica's purple door? Question number 2. What is the name of... Oh, I've done all the Friends ones first, haven't I? Okay. Number 2. I just said I didn't, but obviously I have. So question 2. What is the name of Rachel's hairless cat?
Oh, cat's file. Yeah, that's a name.
Yeah, when people have pets, they normally give them names.
Yeah, but it's not in it for long.
So question 2. What is the name of Rachel's hairless cat? Again, if you never watch Friends, I can only apologise.
Mean cat.
Question number 3. What are Ross and Monica's parents called? Question 3. What are Ross and Monica's parents called? Question number 4. Who was Chandler's TV magazine always addressed to? Question 4. Who was Chandler's TV magazine always addressed to? And question 5, last of the Friends questions. What is Chandler's middle name? Number 5, what is Chandler's middle name? I purposely left out any questions about Ross because I know most people think Ross is the best character and they probably know everything about him, so I tried to steer away from Ross a little bit.
Oh, no, places, yeah.
Ross is the best character.
No.
Yes. Question 5. What is Chandler's middle name? Okay, so now we're going to move on to some normal TV questions. Question 6 for Paul. What was the name of the prequel series for Only Fools and Horses? It was Freddy. Definitely the best character.
No. No.
Question 6. What was the name of the prequel series
Go.
for Only Fools and Horses?
Gunther is the good character. Chandler's my favourite. Chandler's funny.
Boy.
Phoebes.
Question number 7. Billy Bob Thornton, Martin Freeman, Kirsten Dunst, and Chris Rock have all played characters in which show? Gemma, Monica is not the best character. Definitely Ross. Is it all with catchphrases? No.
That's like Sean though, Freddy. A tool with
That's
catchphrases.
no need for that. Question 7.
A TV show, yeah.
That's what it says. It's TV round. Billy Bob Thornton, Martin Freeman, Kirsten Dunst, and Chris Rock have all played characters in which show?
It's going to be an American one, and I don't know it.
Question 8. Sick Note, Recall, Poison, and Bayleaf were all characters in which show?
That show you just finished watching.
So question 8. Sick Note, Recall, Poison, and Bayleaf were all characters in which show? Question 9. I have played Queen Elizabeth II, D.S. Ellie Miller, and Sophie Chapman. Who am I? Question 9. I have played Queen Elizabeth II, D.S. Ellie Miller, and Sophie Chapman. Who am I? Question 10, last question of the round. Which cartoon is set in Bedrock? So question 10, last question of the round. Which cartoon is set in Bedrock? Does anyone need any questions repeating from that round? Just give it a second in case you do. I realise this must be a boring bit for everybody, but I'm just we're watching the feed to see when it catches up, and then I'll move on. So I do apologise for this small interval of me doing nothing.
Lag.
It's a lag, yeah. It's just like that for everybody, or just us. Oh, it's caught up now. Okay, so no repeat. So round 6, this is a film round. So you're going to get 10 movie posters or scenes from a movie with a bit of a twist, all I need you to do is tell me what the movie is. So round 6, question number 1. What is this movie? And Lindsay, it's not me.
Forgot about that.
So number 1, what's this film? Jack, don't be like that, mate. You don't. You love me. Right, number 2. What's this film? Holly likes it, so happy days. What's doing it on for you?
I don't know what it is. And I covered it up.
I covered it. Good film, that, actually. It's in it for ages.
I don't think I've seen it.
Number 3. What's this film?
You're laughing. I don't know if I've seen that movie. No, I don't think I've seen this.
This one.
I don't know what it is.
I guess. So, number 4.
I covered them up and I still don't know.
There you go, Emma. Hope you enjoyed. Really easy. What's the film? Number 5. What's the film?
That's a good film.
Getting happy about that one.
It's a nice picture.
It's a good picture. So all you got to do, tell me what the film is. Number 6. What's the film? Number 7. What's the film? Number 8. What's the film? Do like that picture. Number 9. What's the film? And last question round, number 10. What's the film? Yeah, so if you need any, if you want to embarrass anybody or stick a picture of someone on, please send it to me and I'll pop it on. That's not a problem. Does anybody need any repeats for that round? And if not, we'll move on to what I like to call the thinking man's round, thinking ladies round.
Oh, I need another piece of paper.
Jesus, what a special role sense with that.
Oh, Sean, I don't think you want to talk about right.
So last question round is called What Year Was It? Now, for anyone who was played last week, you'll know how it works. For anyone new, I'm going to give you 10 years that you'll need to write down. Oh, hang on, we've got some repeats. No problem. So I'm going to move back to
3, 4, 6, 7, and 9.
number 3. Sorry. Do some repeats. That's no
5,
problem.
6, and 8.
We'll go from all again. Well, we'll go from 3. Anybody needs any sooner than 3, let me know. So this is 3. Well modelled. 4.
No.
He's playing with me, so I think he wanted it back onto that. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6.
No, 1.
Go back to 1.
He knew that.
He knew that.
He knew that.
No way did he not know that. 5.
Plonker.
6. 7. Yep, 7.
8. And 9. They don't want 10.
8. And 9. Good film, that.
I don't think I've seen that, you know?
Hang on.
No. I know, I've got a terrible. I've seen Aquaman. Oh.
That's great, that is 8. Well, don't just read all the answers out for everybody. Jesus H.
Everyone knew what that was.
No, did they?
They did.
Right, round 7. What year was it? So those who were here last week, you know how it works. Those who weren't, I'm going to give you 10 years at the start of the round. If you want to take a picture or you want to write down the years. These are your years. Hang on, I'm covering up there. I need to move.
And a moment. We're covering for my GIF.
Not GIF.
Gaff. Where's that?
Well, let's see how it looks in a sec. So they're your 10 years. So if you want to write these down, or like I say, take a picture of them, these are the answers to the 10 questions on the next round. Let's just wait and see how that looks.
Sorry.
That's as bad as the quiz we did
I
on
know, I'm
Thursday
so
night.
sorry. So sorry. It's going to be really cross, isn't it? I'll chin him later.
Okay, let's go with it then. So there's your 10 questions, your 10 years, sorry, your 10 answers. So if you want to jot them down or take a picture of them, because each question of this round will be one of these years will be the answer. We'll just wait for you.
Sorry, I forgot. I can't read them.
Okay, so you've got so you've got 10 years.
See, I'm not frightened.
Each one is an answer to this round. All you got to do is match them up. Ready?
Yeah.
Sorry. So
let's not on that one.
It is, I've done it.
You have to have it on that one.
I've done it. So number 1, the Queen Mother dies, Ice Age is released, and Nelly releases Nellyville. What was the year? So number 1, the Queen Mother dies, Ice Age is released, and Nelly releases Nellyville. Number 2, Do They Know It's Christmas is released, the miners' strike begins, and the big breakfast starts. So number 2, Do They Know It's Christmas is released, the miners' strike begins, and the big breakfast starts.
Change strategy. This one. So I fluffed it last week.
Fluffed it this week with your answers for the last round.
Everybody knew that one.
Did they?
Bet you £10 million they all knew that one.
Right, question number 3. The first test tube baby is born, Garfield debuts in a comic, and Ashton Kutcher is born. What year was it? So the first test tube baby is born, Garfield debuts in a comic, and Ashton Kutcher is born. Number 4, Dyson sell the first bagless vacuum cleaner, Cliffhanger is released, and Paul Pogba is born. What year was it? So number 4, Dyson sell the first bagless vacuum cleaner, Cliffhanger is released, and Paul Pogba is born. Number 5, the voting age in USA is lowered to 18, Disney World opens, and Tupac Shakur is born. So number 5, the voting age in the USA is lowered to 18, Disney World opens, and Tupac Shakur is born. Number 6, the first successful human heart transplant takes place, John McCain is shot, and Vanilla Ice is born.
That's Rob's hero.
What was the year? What I'm going to do once I finish this round, I'm going to quickly run through it again because someone said who played last week that it would have been good to have repeated it. So I'm going to just go through it again quite quickly once I've finished. So number 6, the first successful human heart transplant takes place. John McCain is shot, and Vanilla Ice is born. What year? Number 7, O.J. Simpson is found innocent, eBay is launched, and Jumanji is released. So number 7, O.J. Simpson is found innocent, eBay is launched, and Jumanji is released. What was the year? Number 8, Lady Diana marries Prince Charles, the first London Marathon is held, and Muhammad Ali retires. What was the year? Question 8, Lady Diana marries Prince Charles, the first London Marathon is held, and Muhammad Ali retires. Question 9, Hawaii becomes the 50th US state, Ben-Hur premieres, and Simon Cowell is born. What year was that? So number 9, Hawaii becomes the 50th US state, Ben-Hur, or Hur, I can't pronounce it, I don't know. Premieres, Ben-Hur, premieres, and Simon Cowell is born. What year was that? And then last question around, question number 10. The Lion King musical debuts on Broadway. Mother Teresa dies, and Tiger Woods becomes the youngest golfer to win the Masters. What year was it? So the Lion King musical debuts on Broadway. Mother Teresa dies. Tiger Woods becomes the youngest golfer to win the Masters. So what I'm going to do now, obviously you should have had one answer left if you've got them all. But I'm going to nip back and I'm going to go through them all again, just quickly. Not going to spend as long on them. Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur. So number 1, the Queen Mother dies, Ice Age is released, and Nelly releases Nellyville. Number 2, Do They Know It's Christmas is released, the miners' strike begins, and the big breakfast starts. Number 3, the first test tube baby is born, Garfield debuts in the comic, and Ashton Kutcher is born. Number 4, Dyson sell the first bagless vacuum cleaner, Cliffhanger is released, and Paul Pogba is born. Okay, I'll show the years at the end. Number 5.
No, show the years now. I'll show them at the end.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to nip back again for the years. So these are the years: 1959, 1967, 1971, 1978, 1981, 1984, 1993, 1995, 1997, and 2002. Where did I get to?
4.
4. So Dyson sells the first bagless vacuum cleaner, Cliffhanger is released, and Paul Pogba is born.
Who is that?
Paul Pogba. is a Man United midfielder.
No good to
Plays
me.
now.
Absolutely no good.
Well, he plays now, so that might give you
It's not that I've got there.
definitely not. Number 5. The voting age in USA is lowered to 18. Disney World opens and Tupac Shakur is born. Number 6. The first successful human heart transplant takes place. John McCain is shot and Vanilla Ice is born. Question 7. O.J. Simpson is found innocent. eBay is launched and Jumanji is released.
No.
Oh, wait a sec. I'm just going to leave it on that one a second. God visitor. My wife's really into the quiz and she's had to deal with a child, so I'm just going to wait a second until she comes back so she can carry on. And while he's waiting, I like you to have a little think about the quiz. Tell me what range you keep in mind for at the end, and then let me know what range you liked, what you didn't like. I'll store it for you. Yeah, I tried. Got 7. Ready for 8? Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing in life.
Wow. Number 8. Lady Diana marries Prince Charles. The first London Marathon is held, and Muhammad Ali retires. Number 9. Hawaii becomes the 50th US state. Ben-Hur premieres, and Simon Cowell is born.
What was that 9?
And number 10, last question. The Lion King musical debuts on Broadway. Mother Teresa dies, and Tiger Woods becomes the youngest golfer to win the Masters. Okay, what we're going to do now, I'm going to pop back up again the dingbats round for a minute while I just pop to the toilet, and then I'll come back and then we'll mark the rest of the quiz.
What do you want on the dingbats?
Yeah, put dingbats on. There you go, another couple of minutes for this one, and I'll come back and mark. Right, okay. Give you 30 seconds left on that one, and then we'll do the answers. But we'll do the answers to this one first. So we'll leave it up. Right, okay. So here we go. So here are the answers for the dingbats round, which is round 1. So I'll leave them up while I do the answers. So number 1 was Short-Sighted. Number 2, Rock Star. Gibraltar, Rock and Gibraltar and a star. Rock Star. Number 3, Pat on the Back. Number 4, Ants in Your Pants. Number 5, 40 Winks. Number 6, Balancing Act. Number 7, Head in the Sand. Number 8, Head on Collision. Principal, head on collision. Number 9,
That's too American.
Number 9, Welcome Back. It's welcome backwards, obviously. Number 10, United States. So you got Florida and Idaho joined together, so they're united and they're both states. The United States.
Terrible.
Number 11, you got a drop in the ocean. And then number 12, the last one, you got up for grabs.
Oh.
So I'll read them again quickly. So number 1 is Short-Sighted. Number 2, Rock Star. Number 3, Pat on the Back. Number 4, Ants in Your Pants. Number 5, 40 Winks. Number 6, Balancing Act. Number 7, Head in the Sand. Number 8, Head on Collision. Number 9, Welcome Back. Number 10, United States. Number 11, A Drop in the Ocean. Number 12, Up for Grabs. Okay, so now we'll move on to the answers for the rest of the quiz. So round 5. So round 5 answers. Number 1, what hangs on Monica's purple door? It's a yellow picture frame. Number 2, what is the name of Rachel's hairless cat? It's Whiskerson or Mr. Whiskerson. Oh, calm yourself down. I did say, or Mr. Whiskerson. Number 3, what are Ross and Monica's parents called? They are Jack and Judy. Number 4, who was Chandler's magazine always addressed to? It's Miss Chananda Lebong. And number 5, what is Chandler's middle name? It's Muriel. I hope you enjoyed the friends questions. Like I said, I have to leave Ross out because universally he's classed as the best character, so best to leave him out because people are massive fans. Number 6, what was the name of the prequel series for Only Fools and Horses? That was Rock and Chips. That one was for you, Paul. Number 7, Billy Bob Thornton, Martin Freeman, Kirsten Dunst and Chris Rock have all played characters in which show? That's Fargo. Number 8, Sick Note, Recall, Poison and Bayleaf.
I love that show.
And me. Were all characters in which show? Was London's Burning. Number 9, I've played Queen Elizabeth II, which was in The Queen.
Oh, she's good.
D.S. Ellen Miller, which was in Broadchurch. And Sophie Chapman, which was in Peep Show. Can't believe I forgot the name of it then. Who am I? That's Olivia Colman. And last question around number 10. Which cartoon is set in Bedrock? That's the Flintstones. So around 6 answers. Film round. Number 1 is Dumb and Dumber. There's no reflection on the characters involved because they're both intelligent lads.
I don't know them and I pick the pictures.
But that's not me, Lindsay. Number 2 is The Craft. Good film.
I've heard of that.
Number 3 is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. We're laughing at Bruce's little face. He's happy, isn't he? Number 4 is A 40-Year-Old Virgin. Again, no reflection. He's not even 40, so he's a good lad as well.
He looks far too young to be.
He's young on that one. His girlfriend stitched him up. She sent me the picture. Number 5 is Bridesmaids.
But Aid and Dan are bridesmaids.
Yeah,
that's absolutely fitting.
They pull that off, don't they?
That's exactly how they normally look.
They do. I've seen both in dresses. So.
Yeah, those pink ones.
Number 6 is The Fighter. Missing man there, modelled by my friend Dave, is Mark Wahlberg. Good film. Number 7 is Rain Man. It's Dustin Hoffman and it should be Tom Cruise. Number 8 is The Italian Job.
Mm.
Modeled by Joel. There's a big clue along the bottom there
I
with
know,
the cars.
I know.
Number 9 is Three Men and a Baby. Good film. And number 10 is Aquaman, which you probably already know. So round 7. So you've got your 10 years, and which year fits into which question. So number 1,
Sorry about that.
the Queen Mother dies, Ice Age is released, and Nelly releases Nellyville. That was 2002. You'll be crossed out, are you interested?
I know, I'm not upset.
Number 2, Do They Know It's Christmas is released, the miners' strike begins, and Big Breakfast starts, 1984. Number 3, the first test tube baby is born, Garfield debuts in a comic, and Ashton Kutcher is born, was 1978. Number 4, Dyson sell the first bagless vacuum cleaner, Cliffhanger is born, no, Cliffhanger is released, and Paul Pogba is born, I should say, 1993. Number 5, the voting age in USA is lowered to 18, Disney World opens, and Tupac Shakur is born, 1971.
Terrible.
Number
How do you
6,
have that there?
the first successful human heart transplant takes place, John McCain is shot, and Vanilla Ice is born, was 1967. Number 7, O.J. Simpson is found innocent, eBay is launched, and Jumanji is released, was 1995. Number 8, Lady Diana marries Prince Charles, the first London Marathon is held, and Muhammad Ali retires, that's 1981. Well, you can't have any more than 2, right? Can you? No, you've got 2.
Yeah, good.
Number 9, Hawaii becomes the 50th US state. Ben-Hur premieres, and Simon Cowell is born, 1959. And last question of the game. The Lion King musical debuts on Broadway. Mother Teresa dies, and Tiger Woods becomes the youngest golfer to win the Masters, is 1997. So let's tally your scores up. Let me know what you've got. Also, I'd like to know how you felt about the new rounds. Did you prefer Dingbats to the picture round? Would you like both? Could I do one at the start, one at the middle?
Not so much.
No? Say no. Is there any rounds you didn't like? Did you not enjoy the riddles and anagrams? Did you like that? Did you like the Who's Older round? Did you not like that? I'll do the quiz for you. I enjoy doing it, but I'll do it for you. So if there's anything you really dislike, I can take it out. If there's anything you like included, I'll put it in. I've tried to sort of integrate a lot of suggestions over the weeks for various different rounds. Has anyone got a different idea for a round? Please let me know. I would love to know. It's just see catching up. But again, I thank everyone for coming in. We're usually getting about 30 to 40 people. So it's a good turnout. I'm happy with that. That's good. Got my regulars. Everyone seems to sort of come every week, so I'm happy with that. Let's throw some scores out. So Tracy and Tom got 44. Kristen got 58. Freddie got 47. Freddie and his girlfriend.
Too hard,
Joel got 71. He liked the Dingbats. He didn't like the age one. Emma, Adam, and Ollie got 50. Tom enjoyed the Dingbats. Chris enjoys the years in the film round the most. I think the film round's here to stay.
But we need more pictures.
I need more pictures. I'd really love it if anyone could send me any pictures.
It doesn't have to be someone we know. It could be their.
Could be anybody, yeah.
It
could be someone who you just play with. I don't care. I can put it in. It's no problem. The age one had too many points. Yeah, that was my worry with that one. Jodie got 58. Ali and Paul got 51. Stu, Bet, Grace and I got 62. Famous comedians for a picture round, yeah? Okay.
Oh, yeah, you haven't put any comedians.
No, I haven't put any comedians in, that's right. So, good shout. Big Chris, Laura, Dean and Lindsay got 66. So, some good scores. What's the biggest score we got so far?
62.
That's the biggest. No, 71.
Oh, 71.
Joel got. big score.
67.
Kaz,
66.
Booty, and the Pickerel's got 67.
Don't tell them my score.
Jodie, so who do you know? Is it Joel? If you don't know Joel, can I put my work number on? That'll be okay. We need to send to my work phone. I'll put my number on now, my work number.
Oh, I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know your work phone number. Well, I do, but
I'll put my work number on now, and if you want to send any pictures to me, feel free, and I'll include them in the quiz. It's no problem.
She says yes, it's Joel, she knows.
There you go. So that's my work number's on there now. Tracy Granger got 44. Ash, Aiden, Liam got 55. Megan wants the adverts round back.
Okay, I'll put that down.
I like the adverts round actually as well. That's one of my favourite ones. But yeah, if you send it to me or send it to anybody you know and they can forward it on to me, that's no problem, and I'll include it next week.
Could be anybody who's playing.
Yeah, anybody who's playing. You don't need to.
We don't need to know.
No, you don't need to know us. Just send us a picture and we'll include them. I've been recycling some because it's just funny to recycle them, and some because I'm running out of people who I know play, so I'm just kind of recycling some to put in. But no, any more? You took some notes for the.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Comedians, what line is it next? Adverts.
What line is it next? What does that mean?
That's my idea.
Oh, yours.
Music lyrics. Mr. Music lyrics.
Mr. Music lyrics. Where someone said that?
Gemma.
Oh, did she?
Text.
So the music lyrics, I thought I'd drop out. I have brought it in and took it out a few times. Good night, Megan. Hope you had a nice time. Like I say, if there's any you want included or any you don't like, let me know, because I can only sort of make it for you if I know what you like. If you don't like all the rounds, then I'll take them all out. Didn't like the Dingbats, only scored 2.
I think he needs better at Dingbats. They were not good Dingbats.
Why?
I'll supervise the Dingbats.
You want to sit down, you got? She just messaged you. Classic
How many
toys
have I
and
got?
games.
Carol, you
Yeah,
don't want to know.
yeah, I thought about that. I think I could write that down because I think I've got an idea for that one now. More catchphrase and anagrams. Joel says.
Catchphrase. I want to do catchphrase.
What's catchphrase? That?
No, that's not catchphrase.
No, I was going to start messing around with that. Kaz and Andy like the Dingbats and the Pickerels, so good. Maybe I can do both. I can do.
You could do better Dingbats, less American.
What are you having to go with
English.
Again, I appreciate everyone playing. Fred liked the Dingbats. Is the Dingbats better than the picture round? And also, anyone who's still on, quickly pop in the comments box. Who is your favourite Friends character? I'm pretty sure Ross is going to win that.
Maybe they want picture round first and then Dingbats
Yeah,
the interval.
an interval, yeah. Could do that, yeah. Make a longer interval. Maybe I could do picture and Dingbats, yeah. It's not a problem to do that at the start and then one in the interval. Simpsons, Oasis and Man City round. My brother-in-law Stuart once. Nah. Can't be doing that, can we?
What then?
Dingbats better? Fred likes Dingbats better. Julie said no pictures. Or does he say, no, he likes pictures better?
No, I had to argue with
Dingbats
Sean
are
to get the
better than
Dingbats. He didn't want to do the Dingbats. Tell everybody you didn't want to do the Dingbats, and we had to have a row about it.
Gunter, Monica.
And I made you do the Dingbats.
Barely knew any of the celebs.
Everybody
See,
loves Dingbats.
Yeah, the thing with me is I'm a bit of a sado and I know.
You like celebs, don't you? And I like Dingbats.
Yeah. Phoebe?
Yes, I like Phoebe.
Gunter, Monica. Come on. There's got to be at least one person out there who says Ross.
But
Chandler,
Tracy likes cleaning, that's how she likes
Gunter.
Monica.
Come on. Here's a question for you.
Stu keeps saying Gunter, he said it 3 times.
I know, as he's trying to
Calm
top
down.
his... Chandler.
Chandler's a great character. I love Chandler.
Right, I'm just going to say one statement, and this has come from...
I'm a male Chandler.
This has come from a very good friend of mine over the last few weeks. Second Joey Ross, least 5. Right, so I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to give you the answer straight away, so it's not a question for the quiz. Which character in Friends had the most screen time in the whole series?
Rachel.
And the answer is Ross. Reason being, most popular.
Because he talks really slowly.
Best character.
No.
Gunter again.
Russ. Oh yeah, you
Russ.
remember Russ?
Russ was good. Yeah.
Russ was a good one.
Ursula, Gunter, Joey.
They only like Ursula because she's a porn star.
Chandler.
I like Chandler.
Mm.
See, Tracy does like Monica because of the cleaning.
The thing about Ross is that
I wonder if Tracy's got a messy cupboard like Monica.
Ross was sort of the glue that held the whole show together, weren't he, with his wit and humour, and that's what.
Is it because you're a nerd too?
And that's what in the early days got people coming back. It was Ross, and then sort of he expanded to be.
Same Russ now.
Janice was a good shout.
Janice was a good character, but very hateable.
Did you like the Friends then? Do you want more Friends questions? Please let me know, because I like to know what people think, because that's how I sort of adapt it. And that's what makes me happy.
Mattress King.
Tom wants a picture of school and then some faces covered up. Problem with that, mate, is no one's going to know who they are. I'm good, Stu. How are you? Who's Jack? Oh, Jack was the dad.
He means how you doing because of Joe.
Oh, how are you doing? Oh, I thought he was just asking me how I was. Maybe not. Okay, so we've got some notes. I'll take it into account. Was it Emma who married Ross married?
He married Emma.
Ali.
And what was the lesbian? Takeaways
Carol.
for a round or eating out?
Takeaways?
Oh, yeah.
No.
You could have a screenshot.
Ross is boring, irritating, entitled, a cheater, condescending, and spent most of the series whinging.
Yeah, who or whom? Condescending. Very good point.
But he got the most screen time, Fred. That's what you've got to bear in mind when you're slagging him off. Right, so... Okay, so we've got some ideas for next week. Covers are nice and tidy already.
I can imagine.
For the music lyric round, I felt like people were getting a bit bored of the music round, so I took it out. Tag. I took the music round out because I thought it was quite difficult. Well, I might bring it back. Adverts, yeah, okay. Got some. That's okay. Well, I like Ross. I thought he was a very good character. I thought he was the glue that held the show together. Very funny. That's all I've got to say, really. They were on a break. So I'm going to say good night. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. And I hope you all come back again next week for quiz number 8. So good night. And as my nan would say, God bless.